only in America, baby. Come on. Well, well, well. Apparently, we have Miami Mall Strike 2. Okay? If you don't know about Miami Mall, which I'm sure you do, so a brief overview. When was it now? In January? I think it was January this year. 1,000,000,001 police cars rushed to Bayside, Miami Mall. Because, well, we still don't know. But apparently, aliens, shadow being aliens were seen, alright? These things were like 12 foot tall, glitching in and out of reality. People were running around left, right, center, willy-nilly. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. And to this day, there's still no video evidence of these things. And there's lots of weird stuff going on about people's phones being taken as they were leaving the mall and stuff like that. But anyway, okay, you know about that. I've covered it many times. Check out my channel, all right? So I woke up today, and I don't know why I'm 2 days late, okay? But I'm on it. Right? On the 13th of this month, like literally a couple of days ago, people in Washington, D.C., and also other states, I think, apparently, other locations, heard at about 3 o'clock in the morning, huge noises, like bangs, like a huge bang. And then helicopters, police cars going crazy. And again, nobody knows anything more about it. Like, the news hasn't covered anything about this. So I've accumulated a bunch of videos for us to have a little look at to see what's going on. Because apparently, the biggest UFO that people have ever seen has crashed in DC. In Washington, D.C., baby. But the plot thickens. Because, as always, people then starting to speculate other ideas of why this has occurred. So I'm going to show you... Right, first of all, I want to show you this one, which is going crazy viral at the moment. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, hang on a second, I've seen this, like, at the beginning of the year. This, ladies and gentlemen, is not what people are referring to. But people are uploading this again, saying, oh, this is what people saw in Washington, D.C. This is not it. This here. This happened in February, right? Look, Washington, D.C., UFO crash. So, look, you might have to fact check me on this one, but I'm pretty sure this was a plane display that was going over. It was a Super Bowl or a baseball game or something like that. But it was a display, right? And the people thought it was a UFO crash, and people are uploading it. I think they're just trying to get views. But that's not it. If you're seeing that, that's not it, guys. Okay, this is it.
Okay, I do not know what's going on right now. I heard a noise. I come outside. There's sirens blaring. And I see this huge trail in the sky. It's midnight right now. And there's this huge trail, like something crash landed.
Like, I gotta be honest, guys. That is a huge trail. Now, I understand that when planes go past and stuff like that, you know, the smoke just widens and disappears after time. But that, mate, that's crazy.
What the heck is that?
I don't know, mate.
What is this?
But he's got more updates. And I'll tell you what, man, like I say, the plot thickens. Let me show you a different angle. Look at this here. Here we go.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
That is so weird. It's like something's burning and falling out of the sky.
Look!
It started at that puff of smoke to the left.
It's gone. Nope, it's still falling.
It started
What the
here.
heck was that?
What? So it started here. A
Yeah.
huge explosion. It's coming out of it now, look.
What the heck is that?
That is so weird. It's like something's burning.
Texas looking
It
southeast.
started at that puff of smoke
I know.
to the left.
It's gone. Nope, it's still falling.
And that's when they just heard this boom. And mate, I'm telling you, look. Right, okay. So let's go back to matey. Let's go back to the original guy that took the best video footage of the whole lot, because he's got some things to say, right? So he's got about four videos of it going forward. Here we go, look.
So here's an update. I know everyone's messaging me like crazy. I'm trying to respond as fast as I can, but it's been a wild night. A lot of people have seen the video, but to recap what happened from my point of view, I heard a loud noise at around midnight. I go outside to investigate and wonder what the heck that was. I hear sirens all over the place, heading in one particular direction in front of my house. I look up in the sky and see a huge trail of smoke or whatever the heck that is. And I'm just wondering what's going on at that point. So I film it, post the video, go inside to research. The police scanner is just saying they're sending additional units to figure out what's going on all throughout the night, but they don't say what it is. I look up on the news, nothing yet. And here's the bad part. Then after I wake up, I look on the news to say they gotta have answers by now, and there's no national news, no local news saying anything about a crash or anything about in the sky. So I'm just scouring the internet now, trying to figure out what happened. And I see a lot of videos so much similar to mine saying they heard something in the sky, they saw something. One guy was in DC showing that the police were on standby. So we're right outside of DC. I don't know what the heck that was, but obviously they heard something. And I know people are joking around in the comments saying that we are the news network, but no one else has covered this, so I might have to go drive around later looking if there was a crash site or anything blocked off to give people more updates.
Have I just been watching too many movies? Because what happened to the news people? You know, the ones that are just like running down the street and the cameraman's chasing and she's like, okay, get the camera on me. Am I live? Let's go live in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in Washington, D.C. and there's a huge UFO coming to Earth right now. You know, what happened to that? There must be a cluster of, like, a group that just fires out a signal to all of the news people and says, don't talk about it. You know, it's like, oh my god, have you seen what's going on? Let's go get the cameras, get the mics, let's go. Don't talk about it. Right, okay. And then it's down to us, like he said. But then he's got another update, look.
So an update and a thought that I had about the situation last night when I heard that loud crashing noise and I went outside and saw all this. I keep getting comments like the one up here, and I'm glad that other people heard this sound because at least I know I'm not crazy, right? And that definitely happened, and you can't just make that up. But the comments are saying they heard a crash in Maryland. They're hearing crashes in New Jersey, and they're seeing and hearing crashes in North Carolina. But that's kind of far apart. So I'm wondering, like, what happened so big that we heard it in these different areas? Or was it multiple crashes? Another concerning thing is still have not seen anything on the news when I know for a fact there was police activity going in that direction, sending additional units till 3 a.m. So would someone tell me what the heck's going on here, or is this like the most blatant, sloppiest cover-up we've seen?
Right,
So an update.
which locations did you see? Hang on.
But the comments are saying they heard a crash in Maryland.
Maryland, USA, baby, come on. Map. I like bringing up my Google. Maryland. Okay, so we got Maryland. Where is it? Where's Maryland? Maryland. Mary. Okay, so there's Washington. Where's Maryland? Maryland. Where's the pinpoint, please? Wait. Okay, where's the red pinpoint? Maryland. Sorry, I know the people that are from America now again. It's right there, Ben. It's right there. Okay, this could take us some time. And cut to the edit. Here's Maryland. Okay, so Washington, Maryland. Okay, Maryland.
They're hearing crashes in New Jersey.
New Jersey. New Jersey. New Jersey. Oh, Christ, that's a long way away. So you've got Washington, Maryland here, and New Jersey over here.
And they're seeing and hearing crashes in North Carolina. But
Carolina! So you've got North Carolina. Hang on. So you've got North Carolina, Washington, Maryland, and New Jersey. They're all seeing this, right? How big is that thing, mate? That's what she said. Mate, that's mental. Right, okay, let's carry on. So here's his last update, okay? But don't worry. The plot thickens.
So about the crash landing in DC, I filmed the video Saturday night at midnight, just coming out of my house confused, and I had no idea so many people were seeing things all over the internet and hearing crashing sounds, seeing planes crash out of the sky, hearing the sirens. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But what are we doing about the utter betrayal of our media? The fact that the media has not covered this. I've been Googling all day for the past 2 afternoons looking for a scrap of reporting about a plane crash, a spaceship crash, a meteor, something that can explain that trail through the sky and why there was such a loud noise and so much police activity in DC and the surrounding areas. So what is going on, media and government? You guys haven't released a statement yet. The ball is in your court. What are you going to do to explain to the American people what we clearly heard and saw and have footage of? You're next.
Well, I want to show you some other bits of footage, but I want to show you this guy as well, because he also heard it, right? He heard it, and then he went on the internet and saw Matey. This is what he claims. But let's listen to him.
So I'm about 20 minutes out of Washington, D.C. right now, okay? And last night around 4 a.m., the weirdest fucking thing ever possibly happened to me. I've seen UFO crashes, okay? But I was
So we're going from 12 to 3 to 4 a.m.
so fucking confused at what I saw. I saw an aircraft that looked like it was just blazing to the ground. And I've never really seen an aircraft this fucking big. You feel me? When I tell you that this motherfucker was huge, and then not even 12 minutes after it just so happened to crash, I guess? I don't know. I heard a loud explosion. All I heard was a fuck ton of police cars in the distance. And I mean a fuck ton of police cars, okay? So I just so happened to go on TikTok because I'm like, I wonder if anybody else is talking about this right now. Yeah. So I actually tagged him in the comments below. I want you to go check out his video. But that streak in the sky looked exactly like
Sav Burdem. That's his name, okay? He's at Sav space Burden.
What he's showing in the video. It's fucking weird, man. And there is a couple of people that are talking about the same thing happening in a couple different states, and I'm not sure whether or not to believe them, but there was a huge ass fucking comet that was due to come across the night sky that hasn't been across the night sky in over 80,000 years apparently this weekend. So I find that kind of coincidental.
80,000 years. Christ.
Regardless, if there's anybody that just so happened to see anything in the DC area, please do comment below, okay?
Right, okay. And this is his next update.
What was seen blazing across the United States last night just so happened to be seen in 4 different states. There are hundreds of residents in the DC area alone that heard and saw the same exact thing that I saw last night.
But mate, I'm sorry, but if there's hundreds, where's all the other evidence of it? It's just Matey I've seen. Well, I've seen a couple others, but hundreds?
But yet, no local police departments have anything to say about it. And apparently whatever crashed just so happened to crash specifically around Annapolis. Apparently, rumor has it that parts of a satellite were falling across the sky overnight.
Hang on, Annapolis. So, okay. Right, so here's Annapolis. Right here. So you've got New Jersey and North Carolina, and then you got Washington and Maryland. So that's just okay.
I don't know how much I should believe that, especially considering how I feel about satellites and space in itself. But see, here's the thing, right? Now I'm starting to get DMs from people that are saying that there's multiple crash sites. I drove all over Washington, D.C. today just to try to find the area which I thought it might have landed at. And apparently there were a lot of them seen overnight. And when I say a lot of them, I mean like 20 of them. I mean, I've had thousands of DMs today telling me about their own experiences of seeing these things blaze through the sky. Now, I don't know how many people are lying because, you know, you would think at least 1 or 2 people would have some type of video, right?
Yeah.
But every single one of these reports are ranging from 8 p.m. the night before to 4 a.m. the morning after. So that makes me believe that there were numerous objects that fell out of the sky, which would make sense. I tagged a specific guy below because apparently he's the only one.
Well, if it's maybe because of the sheer explosion, the sheer size of the thing exploding and then coming to Earth. Maybe that's like the shrapnel, the debris of it falling that people are seeing. Maybe
TikTok that just so happens to have a video. Now, it's not really a video. You could just see the streak going across the sky, but that's exactly what I saw. But the object coming across the sky, leaving a streak. But there's also one that's from a woman's Ring doorbell, right? That happened at 3:20 a.m., right? And she lives in the Washington, D.C. area as well, which is exactly when I just so happened to see that object blazing across the sky. And there's another video with a guy that lives in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it has him talking about how he saw the object blazing across the sky, but that was around 3 a.m. And then I have a shit ton of people in Ohio that are saying that they saw the object blaze across the sky around midnight to 2 a.m. So I really don't know what to believe. My mind's in a spiral. I've done all the investigative work I could possibly do today. Who knows? What I do know, though, is that the people would probably be the last to know. I just know what I definitely saw, and that was one of the biggest objects I've ever seen falling from the sky.
Whoa! Right, okay. He said a Ring camera. Hang on, tickety-tock. He said a woman saw a Ring camera, so hang on. Right, Ring camera sees UFO crash, Washington, DC, baby. Okay, I can't see the footage. I can't see that, unfortunately. I'm sorry, okay? Found it. Well, I didn't find it. Trippy Ruben. Thanks, mate, on Twitter. He tagged me on it. He sent me it. Look. Right here. Clearly. .30 a.m. I was expecting like a big glow here or something, you know? This was a video of just literally moments afterwards with these helicopters going past. UFO, Indiana, Washington, North Carolina. She just hashtagged a load of things. But look at what she's seen here. Oh no, Daniel, sorry. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Right. So this is where it gets quite interesting. Listen to this guy. I stopped. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I wanted to stop it because it sounded interesting, and I wanted to watch it with you. Okay, listen to this.
So I posted about this yesterday.
NASA partner says alien announcement to come within weeks as he claims we found it. Professor Simon Holland says he has seen evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence in the galaxy, and it could be confirmed within weeks as to rival groups of astronomers race to publish.
Go ahead and read that. Go ahead and pause. Yeah. Interesting. Here's more. Read this.
British academic Professor Simon Holland, who has extensive experience in collaborating with NASA on projects such as tracking Earth-threatening asteroids, is convinced he's onto groundbreaking revelations. Speaking to the Mirror, Holland revealed, "We have found a non-human extraterrestrial intelligence in our galaxy, and people don't know about it." What?
And then all of a sudden, this happens, and then reports all over DC, and I can't recall the other areas, reporting a blazing big ship going over.
Yeah, that's crazy. But then there's this guy, like, this is where you see the amount of police cars that has come to this event. And so when you see the amount of police cars, you do think to yourself, well, why don't we know anything about it? What's going on?
Part 2 of something landing in Washington, D.C., y'all. This guy was there and he saw everything. Check this out.
It's early in the morning on the U.S. Capitol grounds. The man, security and law enforcement is everywhere. Walk with me. Look at this. What is going on?
So he notices that there's a lot of cop car, but yet it's quiet, like they're anticipating something. Like something must have happened in order for them to be this quiet.
And it's quiet, as if they're waiting for something, expecting something, preparing for something.
Look at them all.
And that's what everybody was saying. Once that loud boom went off, people heard sirens and then people heard helicopters. Let me show y'all what the helicopter was doing, y'all. So this is flight tracker.
Yeah, this is crazy, mate. This is a flight tracker. Watch this helicopter just flapping about left, right, center, willy-nilly. Look.
The helicopter over here. Now notice that the planes are grounded, like the planes aren't moving. Granted, you know what I'm saying? But still, look at this helicopter flying around. And then it was circling the crash landing spot. It left the area over there and then went over here. As you can see, it's just circling it, y'all. I just thought it was weird that the helicopter was flying around
the
here.
crash landing. The crash landing spot.
Is that the planes are grounded, like the planes aren't moving.
Where did he say it was crash landing again? Here. This is where they said it was crash landing. Annapolis. Is that how you pronounce it? So does that correlate to this? Coral Hills? Well, that's not what they're saying. They're saying it crashed here. Well, some people are saying it crashed here. But Coral Hills is there. Okay.
Granted, you know what I'm saying? But still, look at this helicopter flying around. And then it was circling the crash landing spot. It left the area over there and then went over here. As you can see, it's just circling it, y'all. I just thought it was weird that the helicopter was flying around in circles like that. But yeah, look at all these cops, y'all. They're just standing around, just waiting for something.
Let's go. Let's turn around, look at that again. Man, turn around, look at that. Let them see it. What's going on here?
Look at them all. Miami Mall 2.0.
Wow, see, look at all that. So anybody don't
Okay, a given. It's not quite as much.
know what's going on, please let us know. We're trying to figure out. I'm waiting for an update. He's waiting for an update. So please let us know.
Something's going on. You got to do some research. I got to see if there's some threats. If there's something big going on.
Do y'all remember the audio of the government whistleblower talking about the Sumerian gods returning? Check this out.
I've heard from people in the Pentagon that the buzzword in the secret of secrets in the Pentagon is the Sumerian gods are returning, and that's what they're referring to as that whole area that Peter's.
Wow. Can you repeat that again, just in case anybody missed it? The buzzword
in the Pentagon, in the the military circles that are in the know about the cover up here, they kind of in whisper tones talk about the return of the Sumerian gods.
So yes, y'all, if anybody knows what's going on in DC,
the return of the Sumerian gods. Okay, so I looked into this because I didn't know what the Sumerian gods were. So some of the major gods and goddesses in the Sumerian pantheon include An, the god of the heavens and the father of the gods. Enlil, right? Enlil, the god of wind, storm, and air, and the leader of the Sumerian pantheon. Enki, hang on. Enki, the god of water and human culture. Ninhursag, the goddess of fertility and the earth. Utu, the god of the sun and justice. I'm probably killing these pronunciations, by the way. I'm sorry. Nana, the god of the moon and the father of Utu. And Inanna, the goddess of love and war. Lamashtu, a demoness and child of Anu who preyed on infants. What the actual F is going on in this world, mate? Now, I gotta be honest with you. When I heard him say, like, oh, the word on the street, the Pentagon has said, like, this is, I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch for me. It's a bit of a stretch. I don't know, mate. You know, when you start getting into, which I'm assuming, these, like, mythical beings, right? And a lot of people will probably argue, be like, Ben, these are not mythical. These are fucking real, right? Okay. Is there any more footage? Please. Like, where it crashed, there has to, like, where is everybody? This thing crashed, right? Where's the footage? Where's the ring cameras? The size of that thing. Where is the, like, 200,000 ring footage of this thing crashing? I don't know. Do you know? And there seems to be a little bit of anomalies of where this thing actually did crash. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, by the way, tonight I'm live streaming Silent Hill 2 at 7 o'clock. I'm probably going to upload this a little bit earlier because I don't want it to, like, entwine with my live stream. But it'd be great to see you. But I was going to wait for tomorrow to upload this, but it's pretty much breaking news. So anyway, there you go. Make sure you subscribe to keep up to date on the news on aliens, UFOs, ghosty woasties, the paranormal, the weird, and the wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.